Elon Musk stirs the Epstein pot. Powerful people want that list suppressed. Of course they do, because their names are on it, and they know that if they do that, we're going to pull them out of the White House and crucify them on the fucking front lawn. That's why they want it suppressed.
Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. No one in my lifetime has been better than Donald Trump at changing the subject, dictating.
Fucking right? This was 13 hours ago. Bro can deflect like no other.
The news cycle, wiping things from our collective memory. Remember
I love how he said that he never met Epstein in his entire life. Why do we have pictures? Everyone he said he didn't meet, there's literally pictures circulating with him standing next to them.
Around like 2 weeks ago.
And it's like that with everyone who's like, well, I've never seen this person, that are all like up the creek without a paddle. They're all like, oh, I've never seen this person. And then there's a fucking picture of them standing right next to him. Like that dude that was fucking sweating.
Whatever else you can say about him, the man has always been extremely adept at getting the news coverage he wants, or at least about the topics he wants. That is not happening, though, right now.
Yep.
Right now, Donald Trump wants everybody to shut the hell up about his one-time close friend, associate, the late child sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, the guy you see there on your screen hanging out with Trump.
Yep.
And yet everything Trump is doing is making people talk about it more. In fact, just an hour or two ago, Donald Trump fired an Epstein prosecutor.
What?
That would be more.
What?
Maureen Comey, the daughter of former FBI director and Trump nemesis James Comey. Now, Trump could have a lot of reasons for disliking her, but as political...
Woo! Woo! Bro, we are getting down to the nitty-gritty now.
Noted today, Comey, who'd worked in the U.S. Attorney's Office for nearly a decade, prosecuted both Jeffrey Epstein and his associate Ghislaine Maxwell.
I love how after all this fucking time, no one else has gone to jail. That is just beautiful to me.
Okay? So when Donald Trump's trying to bury the story right now, out of nowhere, in an unprecedented move, presidents don't fire career attorneys, he fired Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell's prosecutor.
Mm-hmm.
This is just one in a series of things Trump has done surrounding...
Hey, low key, ma'am. Low key. I don't know you like that, but low key, if you want to make a fuckload of money and you want to be held a hero, leak these files. Go on press and make statements about names that are in those files. Drop as many names that you saw in those files as you possibly can. So that way they are forced to release these files. Even name innocent people. The more eyes you have on this, the more you stir this pot up, the better off you're gonna be.
The Epstein story that have just been really weird. And so now we are seeing a revolt among the MAGA faithful, people who...
It's weird right now, but if this actually comes out, it's all gonna make sense. I promise you guys. It's gonna be like a novel, like a real life novel or like a movie. It's gonna all make sense whenever the big finale happens, if it happens. He's really trying to make this disappear.
Trump staffed the Department of Justice and FBI with loyalists who vowed to release the Epstein files to the public. They were devastated last week when Trump's administration closed the case and told everybody, turns out nothing to see here. None of it made sense because the administration had been hyping this release over and over. Attorney General Pam Bondi...
Oh, no, they ran their entire campaigns on it. That's what you get.
Who would listen, that she had tapes to review, she had a client list to review.
Even walked outside the Capitol taking pictures and selfies.
That they gave out a binder
with the binders.
Phase one. And it even got weirder because when they announced the case was closed, they also released that raw video from Epstein's prison.
Yeah, the raw video that, come to find out on Meta, it was edited and they had removed footage. Yet again, they had removed footage and tried to lie and say that it was unedited.
Block the night he killed himself. And that footage, as people noted, appeared to be missing an entire minute. Well, guess it. Get this. According to a new Wired investigation published yesterday, that video is actually missing approximately 2 minutes and 53 seconds. So the whole thing's not going away. And Trump is so frustrated by the Epstein backlash from his own political reporters, he is now calling them stupid.
Hey, remember Orange. Remember Agent Orange. If you call them stupid, you call the American people stupid because we're the ones putting pressure on them. Release the files. Spit it out.
I want to ask you to clarify something you said this morning. You said this was all a hoax. Has your attorney general told you this was a hoax? What evidence have you seen?
No, it's not the attorney general. No, I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats, and some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. And so they try and do the Democrats' work.
You don't even have to be a Republican to think that this should be released. You can be a Democrat. You can be whatever. You can be some Joe Smo that has never done anything with political anything. And they take one look at this and they know something's up.
Wasting their time with a guy who obviously had some very serious problems, who died 3-4 years ago.
Bro, it don't matter how long he died. Guess what happens when you keep gassing something up? When you keep gassing something up and you keep bringing it up until you get where you want to be, and then you're just like, oh no, okay, that's fine. It doesn't exist. It's fake. You're probably gonna have some backlash there, huh, guy?
Talk about the success we have with the economy, the best we've ever had, and all of the things we've done, including the Middle East.
Bro, I don't even care about any of that. Most of that, I haven't even nah.
I mean, you see it. Instead, they want to talk about the Epstein hoax. And the sad part is it's people that are really doing the Democrats' work. They're stupid people.
That's so fucking insulting, dude, to hear from him, considering that he was the one that gassed this up to get into power. That's just crazy to me.
By the way, is there anything more typical of the Trump era than a foreign leader sitting there as Trump rambles about Jeffrey Epstein? So that was Trump expanding on a wild social media post from early this morning, claiming that Democrats' new scam is what we will forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. And my past supporters have bought...
Well, if it's just a big old hoax, then why not release the actual footage of Epstein's cell and then release the rest of the... and go ahead and release the rest of the files, you know, since it's just a big hoax and there's nothing really there anyway, then what's the big deal, right? If it's so fake, they just release it. I mean, come on.
To the BS hook, line, and sinker. They haven't learned their lesson and probably never will after being conned by the lunatic left for 8 years. Donald Trump, the Republican president, calling Republicans stupid people and past supporters because they believe Trump's campaign promise to release the Epstein files. Surely he couldn't mean that. But he clarified, yes, he did.
You mentioned
wow.
When you were talking
what
about
a
the Epstein
bro just can't keep his foot out of his mouth at this point.
issue. Does that mean that you're effectively disowning any supporters who are now
I
calling...
lost a lot of faith in certain people, yeah. I lost because they got duped by the Democrats.
What? Telling people the case is closed isn't working, so he's defaulting to trying his old playbook. What's all Russia, 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 Comey, Obama hoax, Barack
Oh yeah,
Obama.
or like whenever he tried to say, well, we've got World War III, like, oh man, how are you still thinking about this?
Obama created the Epstein files that he didn't show you, so why would you even want to see them? What could be in them? They're fabricated anyway, and they don't exist. What's wrong with you? The thing is, it isn't really working.
It's not. They really think we're that stupid. Oh, no.
If you talk about this, I'm going to excommunicate you. Well, you're not the Pope, bro.
Millions of Americans
Right.
are not satisfied with what we've been told. And we shouldn't be, because it's been contradictory and insulting to our intelligence every step of the way.
You're damn straight.
Should not be insulting and attacking the people who voted him in and supported him simply because they want answers on this notorious case of a high-profile individual.
Why did they say there was thousands of
Damn, even Joe Rogan? Yeah, what?
Tapes of people doing horrible Why did they say that?
I can't reconcile this Donald Trump with the Trump that we're seeing right now. The Trump that is gaslighting the public.
Yeah, no, because he did a 180. Just immediately did a 180 whenever it came to the Epstein files. Like, oh yeah, we're doing all these great things. Doing all these great things. And, oh, by the way, the files don't exist. They're not real. Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and release this edited footage that you totally won't be able to figure out is edited.
Right now, the Trump that I voted for across multiple elections. The Epstein scandal is definitely terminal cancer to Trump's MAGA movement.
You know why? Because that's all he ran his election off of. They'll run your election off of something you might be involved in, dumbass. It's not... What the fuck? Like, what are we dealing with, like a fucking toddler here? Come on.
These people believed in Trump, as you saw, and his war on the deep state, and now they're wondering why Trump has changed his tune, including disgraced former Trump National Security Advisor Mike Flynn.
Oof.
In a long post on social media today, Flynn practically begged Trump to change tactics and release more Epstein files. Quote, if there are elites inside of our country that committed crimes against...
Damn, all the people that Trump kind of turned on in the first election, they're all coming back to bite at the, it's like a pecking order, bro. Like, the chicken, there's like a dead chicken and all the other hens and like roosters are pecking it, like it got hurt and they're pecking it to death. They're all like trying to get a piece of this. That's crazy.
Shame on them. And they must be held accountable. Even Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson has, at least rhetorically, in his words, if not his actions, split from Trump on the Epstein case.
Everyone is, because the people that weren't involved wouldn't want these files released. Because some of them have their names in it and they didn't even do anything. Like, of course they want these files released. They could clear people's names of any, like, doubt. So why the hell wouldn't they want this shit released?
I agree with the sentiment that we need to put it out there. And you know, Pam Bondi, I don't know, when she originally made the statement, I think she was talking about documents, as I understood it, they were on her desk. I don't know that she was specific about a list or whatever, but she needs to come forward and explain that to everybody.
That was just yesterday, though on the same day, Johnson and fellow Republicans...
No, they blocked it again. They did. They actually blocked it again.
...proposal that would have forced the DOJ to publish its Epstein files online. But again, Trump can't stop talking about Epstein and posting about Epstein. Even
you know why? Because everyone around him is talking about it. Everyone around him is nervous. Especially the people that did stupid shit.
Wishes everybody else would. As longtime political journalist Josh Marshall put it on social media, this stuff is seriously baffling. It's like someone went to Trump and said, dude, you have to convince everybody you are 100% guilty.
That's 1,000%.
Again, Trump has always been able to move on from a bad news cycle before, often by creating some new bad news cycle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
it's
now
not working.
Losing control of his supporters. The only person on the right who seems really happy about it is Trump's former mega donor and co-president, world's richest man, Elon Musk. All summer, Musk has openly warred with Trump, including teasing the creation of a new third party, saying in a now-deleted post that Trump was in the Epstein files. Today, Musk spent much of his time on social media stirring the Epstein pot, posting that so many powerful people want that list suppressed, and we were all...
I guarantee you, not only will we find who's in there if they release these files, we're going to figure out who killed him, too. I don't think he did himself in. A lot of people don't. I mean, even if he did, why go through the trouble of editing the videos? Just release them. It makes no sense.
All told the list was going to be released, and that Trump
I think Elon knows something. I think Elon has actually laid eyes and read these documents, and he knows.
Just release the files and point out which part is the hoax. When the political betting site Polymarket posted its users believe there was a 100% chance Donald Trump was named in the Epstein files, Musk replied with a post of his own, quote, that is a high level of confidence.
Oh my God, dude. Fucking Elon, bro. He's always trying to stir something up. It's so great. I love to see it, dude. I'm sorry, but I love to see it.